What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Aaron here. It is Wednesday the 14th of May, and guess what we're talking about today? That's right, we're talking all things DeFi and AI agents once again on the channel, guys. Now, I hope you enjoyed my video yesterday. We did a full 20-minute feature about how to maximize your gains with the Virtuals protocol Genesis Launchpad, guys. And we're going to be speaking more, of course, about Virtuals later on in this video. But today, we're getting back into the daily news updates. And you know why it's a good day today, don't you? Because look at that. DeFAI, DFAI, whatever you want to call it.
That's even more confusing.
Is up 12.7% today on the daily. It's actually a lot more than the AI agent space. The AI agent space here is up 3.7% and DeFi is up 12.7%. So would you look at that? Fantastic to see. Good stuff, guys. And momentum is building. Momentum is building. It's just even an understatement, guys. Momentum is absolutely burning inside the DeFi and AI agent space, guys. We are on the precipice of Valhalla, guys. So do with that what you will. I hope you piled into your bags over the last few months and had faith into what I was telling you on this channel, because you are being greatly rewarded now and you should be feeling very proud of yourself if you did. Having said that, even if you didn't, you still have time. Now, let's get into the DeFi space here, guys. Let's see the different price action. And hey, the Virgen has been an absolute belter, guys. It's been absolutely brilliant. 162% up this week, 27.5% up on the daily. Amazing stuff. Virgen really starting to really work its way back to all-time highs, guys. And am I surprised by that? Absolutely not. After, Anatoly retweeted this and said it was a Solana super agentic app coming up, why would you be in any doubt? Hey, Anon also 85% up this week, 25% up today. Of course, they've got the new heads-up display coming out this week, guys, which a lot of people are excited about. Mobile app, plugging in their new Chrome extension across some of the major trading platforms on Solana. Daniele and his team is cooking, and I am cooking right next to him and watching that rise. Fantastic to see, guys. We're probably going to break double digits Anon, let's say by the start of next week. It would not surprise me if we saw a $10 Hey Anon by Monday next week. So fantastic. Good to see these huge projects that are driving the space forwards actually getting that attention that they deserve. Going further down the page, guys, we've got 100% up Talbot is not going to stop ripping, if you ask me. As long as the BitTensor ecosystem keeps going, Talbot's going to keep going. And at 38 million market cap, it is small. I've seen the likes of Alex Becker and various other god tier KOLs pushing this as well, guys. And you know what that means when we're in a real bull mode. At the moment, we're just on the start of the second bull market of this cycle. But when we're in full bull flag mode, Talbot has the potential to absolutely fly, guys, okay? Bankr coin also up 40% today, and Bankr finally breaks a 30 million market cap. It's been chilling around 20 million, 15 million, 22 million, and back down again for a long time. Finally breaks that 30 million market cap, which could be, and obviously a great signal for Bankr, because Bankr today announced an integration into the Coinbase wallet itself, which means people are going to be able to actually use Bankr just by interacting with the Coinbase wallet. We'll talk about that a little bit more about that later, about what that actually means for Bankr, but that is obviously massive news, guys, and should not be ignored. Congrats to the Bankr team there. Swarm node also up 93.3% this week. These are amazing numbers. Orbit 164% this week. Great to see, guys. Great to see. Those of us that bought Orbit back in the bear market of DeFi will be cheering along right now, because that is fantastic and the momentum is clearly building. Also Hive AI, obviously the Solana Hackathon winner, up also 72.9% this week, guys. The list goes on. The more I go down here, the more we see triple digit growth with Loomlay, with Gasless, with Hive Intelligence, with Dolos the Bully. I mean, yeah, guys, COD3X as well. We haven't spoken about COD3X for a while. Also up 118% this week. Good to see them waking up. It's about time, to be honest with you. They obviously got a lot of attention with their trading AI agent, Tony, but since then haven't obviously really got that much mindshare, but does seem to be moving this week. All right, guys, let's get into AI agents. AI agents today is only up 3.7%. Now, obviously, it must be said that the DeFi market cap is a lot less than AI agents. So a 12% rise on DeFi is probably actually less than a 3.7% rise on AI agents. But having said that, still 3.7% up today, which is great to see. And now let's look at this. Now, Virtuals has held pretty steady. Now, guys, I can't keep up on Virtuals. I did a video yesterday and it's already out of date. Like, there's already more news, but don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic video. Make sure you do go and watch it after this one. We'll post the link again in the description. But they've just announced a staking mechanism where if you lock up your Virtuals for a maximum of 2 years, you will earn a V Virtual token, and that V Virtual token will earn you those sweet Virgin points, which they've assigned 20% of all Virgin points to. So I expect to see a massive supply shock coming for Virtuals protocol. Guys, you're probably thinking, are you too late for Virtuals? And the answer is no. You're not too late for Virtuals, guys. We are still getting started here at 1.3 billion market cap. I mean, we already went much higher than that in the last run of this last AI agent cycle, guys, you still have time to get into virtuals. It's ranked 89. I think that virtuals in a complete bull market can actually do a lot more multiples than what it is now. I'll save my price prediction for another video. I was just about to let it slip there.
Mild arousal.
Let's go further down the screen, guys. We've also got AI16Z here up 6.3% today. Any other major movements? ChainGPT 11.9%. That's just like an OG AI Launchpad. Hey Anon is obviously spoken about here. AI Rig Complex, of course, ARC. You know, another framework that's been kind of obviously has a lot of smart money in it, and they are building an AI framework using Rust, the programming language, on Solana. And today it is up 13.7%, but more importantly, up 85% this week. That's obviously good to see the momentum building there with ARC. Any other major movers here, guys, in the AI agent space? Just checking the chart here. Coral Protocol also up 110.3% this week, 37.6% today, 30 million market cap, ranked in the top 1,000 just about now. Probably worth checking out, guys. I did mention it in a previous video. And Sally here, one of the biggest gainers of today, 60% up today and 87.7% up this week. Now, Sally obviously is the health AI agent, guys. So if you're bullish on health, if you think health AI agent helping us with health, which, I mean, who doesn't want that, you know, then obviously for a mass market could actually take off, and still sat relatively low at a 16 million market cap. That is all we have time for with the pricing. Now, there's so much news to get through every single day, so bear with me, guys. We're going to go through it one by one today. I am so excited about where we're going in DeFi and AI agents, guys. We've been doing videos every single day, and we are about, it looks like this spaceship is ready to launch. All right, guys, the first thing we're talking about today is Virtuals Protocol once again, because they're just constantly coming out with new updates, guys. I'm sorry.
Another one, another one, another one, another one.
Like, every time I have a new videos, it's the Virtuals update, because do you know what? That's where the most gains are. And to be honest with you, you want to make the most gains. That's why you're watching this channel. So look, Virtuals Protocol have announced that staking virtual is now live. By locking your virtual, you're going to receive this new token called vVirtual, okay? And that token basically represents what they're calling long-term alignment, deeper protocol utility, and future governance power. Whatever, you know, governance is whatever. Deeper protocol utility, okay. Long-term alignment, sure. Give me those Virgin points. Give me those Virgin points. So starting today, 20% of all Virgin points will be distributed to vVirtual holders, replacing the previous system where points were earned by simply holding virtuals. What does that mean? Well, that means that if you lock your virtual, you've got a huge stash of Virgin points that you're going to gain, guys. And obviously, if you lock it for the maximum amount, you can get the maximum amount of possible Virgin points split between the stakers. Okay. So if the maximum lock is 2 years, what would I suggest you to do? It's a tough one, guys. Look, 2 years, obviously, you're going to be in a bear market by then. You basically have to have enough cash to throw it away and not care about it. And that's not for everyone. But if you have that spare capital, especially for this unlock of the 20% Virgin points, the first one, because that's going to have the least amount of people, okay? So as you can see here, it says, users who stake within the first 24 hours of this post will be eligible for a massive surprise to be announced tomorrow. Do it, okay? So this post was done at 8 p.m. my time. So by the time if you're viewing my video, then you should, like, within the first hour of me getting this live, you should still have time to go and lock your virtuals. Now, I have locked some of my virtuals because I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss out on those sweet Virgin points, and I can afford to throw away some virtuals. This obviously can have a massive supply shock on the virtuals price, guys. It's going to have a massive supply shock. It hasn't really happened yet. We're still teetering around $2, but the supply shock is coming. AIXBT tweeted just 10 minutes ago that 3 wallets have already thrown in $5 million worth of virtuals to be staked. That's 15 million. Damn, that's a lot.
So we are poor.
So if you actually head over to the virtuals dashboard, as you can see here, it has 1 million currently staked in virtuals. That's our virtuals token. 20% of Virgin points, as I've told you, will be provided. And also we have this Genesis airdrop here, eligible for selected Genesis airdrops distributed proportional to total vVirtual held. So, but again, selling your airdrops will pause your airdrop allocation. Once again, cheating is not a good thing to do in the virtuals ecosystem. But look, this is the major news, guys. This is obviously huge. This is going to mean more virtuals are going to get locked up, which means the price is going to go up more. And obviously, as the Genesis launches continue to do 20, 30, 40, 50x, let's not forget the Kaito leaderboard also went live. Now, so the Kaito leaderboard, okay, I know a lot of the community members in virtuals were a little bit peeved because suddenly we've got all these new yappers that don't really care about virtuals. They're just trying to get yap points, but that's going to bring new eyeballs, new liquidity, new users into the launches. And then obviously more people come into the launches. That means that more people will learn about vVirtual, more people will lock up more virtual, more people will be swapping virtual. And suddenly you see the amazing path that the virtual token is going to be on, because it's just a constant flywheel of people needing more virtuals. Let's head over to Kaito here. So the virtuals Yapper leaderboard is now live, and if well, first things first, you need to connect, and I said this in yesterday's video, so if you didn't watch it, you should watch it
after this.
If you're participating as a virtuals Yapper, make sure to also connect your X account on the virtuals website to be able to earn those points. If you do not connect your X account, you will not earn those points, okay? Final warning for you. And for those staking over 5,000 Kaito, there's no need, you're all set to earn points automatically. That's fine if you earn over 5,000 Kaito. I do not own any Kaito for the record, but I am a virtuals Yapper, I guess, now, because we're all in on this. And this is just sending people crazy, guys. There's going to be a lot of competition here to get on the Kaito leaderboard. Let's have a look. Here we go. So we've got Graham here, some familiar names. Graham, Darren, Jeff. Graham, Darren, and Jeff. Very basic Western names.
Oh, yeah.
We've also got Everything Empty, DJNape, of course, Tim, Ethermage, Yellow Panther, Nick, Sammy, Persona, AIXPT. Look at AIXPT. Look, guys, they should all be familiar with names of you. Obviously, give everyone here a follow, like, engage. What I can say for you, if you're not on this top 20, you can also check out the top 100. You'll find me on there as well. But like in general, be a reply guy. Basically create good content. Reply to others, like their tweets, retweet. Most of them will reciprocate. You need to work your way up here, guys, in order to basically earn Virgin points going forwards when it comes to yapping, which is one of the best ways to do it. Now, do not forget, there's a massive launch coming today on the Virgin Launchpad, Axelrod, okay? So that is going to obviously be a massive launch, guys. Let's actually head over and find it. So there's only 4 hours left, and it's 2,000% oversubscribed. It's already got 5,000 participants, which makes it the most hyped Genesis launch so far. Now, remember, what this has done, because the liquidity suck of Axelrod has allowed, potentially, if you're bullish on other agents, a low price to get into. So what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the likes of WinBet. It looks like a solid bet to me. I put in pretty good amount of my points, for the most I've allocated so far. And there's also obviously a few other projects here as well. WinBet, I think Bios as well is a good one, this one here. Now, obviously, because those tokens are still locked, even though their launch is already done, if you buy the dip now, you will actually earn Diamond Hand bonus, okay? So you will earn Diamond Hand bonus. I mean, look at that. Not great for WIM. But if you're bullish on WIM, now's a good time to buy. The liquidity suck of such a big launch. Now remember, the liquidity suck of Axelrod, but remember this in the future, when there's big hype launches, it's a good time to buy Diamond Hand bonus for the likes of WinBet as an example, or Basis as an example, Bios, sorry. Yeah, that's the point I wanted to make to you guys here. And then, yeah, like in addition to that, we've just got the news. Also, I mean, this news never stops for virtuals, guys. We just got the news that Gloria, which was also a good AI agent that launched, a kind of news AI agent from the crypto briefing team, have just relocked their developer supply. And now this is becoming a trend, because one of the other projects here called Neoko, I think it's called, also just relocked their supply, Neoko, which means that you suddenly then get Diamond Hand bonuses for rebuying that token and holding it. So Neoko, that was yesterday's announcement, and Gloria is also just about to get relocked. Congratulations to the Gloria teams and to Neoko for actually going ahead and doing that. It shows obviously their long-term commitment to the project. Basically, they'll be regaining the green lock, as it says, and as I said in the video yesterday, which you should go and watch, that if you buy projects that has a green lock, you're going to get the Diamond Hand bonus. So bear that in mind, guys. Congratulations to the Gloria team. That's the virtuals update for today. We'll now move on to the next story. Next up, we're talking about Bankr. Now, Bankr has been integrated into the new Coinbase wallet. Absolutely massive news, guys. The Coinbase wallet obviously has millions of users, and it's the main wallet, really, especially for the North American region. Now, you'll be able to leverage the power of Bankr via secured and encrypted messaging powered by XMTP, guys. So what does this actually mean? Well, with this integration using Bankr, you can now trade using your existing wallet without leaving the app at all. And there's been a video here, which I'll just play for you guys so you can see how this might actually work. This is all inside the Coinbase wallet, guys. Obviously, the UX here, people have always said the UX for crypto sucks and it's so difficult for people to use. And that's one of the main purposes, really, of especially DeFAI, DeFi, and AI abstraction layers, is to help normies kind of trade using what they're used to, which is ChatGPT or even Siri. And so Bankr on the Coinbase wallet is huge news, and obviously that's been reflected in the price that I spoke about earlier today. Now look at this as well on the Kaito leaderboard. You can see Bankr has been getting significant mindshare, which Deployer, the main man behind Bankr, obviously wanted to highlight, guys. And also on the Coinbase wallet itself, they tweeted about this. Talk with AI agents, make trades in real time, use mini apps directly in the chat. And I just frame it here. As you can see, they posted a video where Bankr has been added to the chat, and Bankr's asking the people in the chat if they want to buy, swap, sell tokens, and how to get started. So huge news, guys. This integration for Bankr obviously is just major adoption for the Bankr project. So congratulations to the Bankr team. Congratulations if you're holding Bankr. I think this project can go very far this bull run, especially with integrations like this. Okay, guys, for those of you that follow my channel regularly, you will recognize this virtual human here, Mirai. Mirai, of course, comes from Mirai Terminal, the Japan virtual AI human company that has just raised $7 million on the Hollow World Launchpad. Well, that was the largest ever AI agent pre-sale ever done here, as you can see. 76,831 SOL in under 36 hours. You can safe to say there's a lot of hype around Mirai. Okay, guys, so look, this Japanese, a virtual AI human company, I did speak about it in my previous video, but basically they've done some amazing work previously, putting together some virtual humans as influencers. I think they won Forbes Woman of the Year. Did lots of different brand deals, and now they're coming into Web3 space with Hollow World as their partner. Now, the reason why I actually didn't invest was because there was no hard cap on the investment, in which case I've invested in some of those before and the FTVs are way too high and they end up raising way too much money and then it's a bit of a mess. However, with due respect to the Mirai team, they have now actually refunded 50% of the investment. So obviously they got a little bit too much investment. They were not expecting maybe around $7 million at today's prices. So they have refunded everyone 50%, guys. And as you can see here, they're actually planning to launch this week. So exciting stuff really to come, guys. It'll be very interesting to see how Hollow World and how Mirai actually perform, both on the price side, but obviously, of course, on the functionality side of things and the AI side of things, seeing this come to life. And as you can see, once again, touching upon this again, Forbes Women of the Year, featured in the Tokyo 2020 Paralympics closing ceremony, and was also the official MC of the Osaka Kansai Expo 2025, etc., etc. Collaborated with brands like Amazon, IKEA, Coach, Puma, Calvin Klein. As of now, we haven't seen an AI agent project with this much of credibility and this much history as a company bringing to life a new virtual human, AI agent, virtual human, as you can call it. So this is new, right? This is going to be new to us. There's obviously got a lot of hype. Let's see how it does. It's going to be interesting. Obviously, they've got this partnership with NVIDIA as well. And once again, we've got the token allocations here. I think the team vesting looks fine in terms of 10%. It's actually quite standard, or actually a little bit on the low side for a team. A lot of liquidity there, which can always go into the team members. But look, in general, it's definitely going to be one to keep an eye on, guys. Like, they're launching this week. They have some of the best graphics that I've seen in this kind of virtual human AI space, guys. And of course, it's the first project to come from Hollow Launch, which is part of Hollow World, which also has some of the best art direction and creative direction that I've seen in this whole AI agent space, guys. So just a quick one, really, on the progress of this raise from Mirai. Be very interesting to see how it performs, what partnerships and collaborations is coming next. And who knows, maybe Mirai will actually give me an interview one day. If you're listening, Mirai, come on the show.
We will wait to hear.
All right, guys, that's a wrap once again for your daily dose of DeFi and AI agents, guys. I hope you've been enjoying the content. If you have, you know what to do. Hit the bell notification, like, subscribe, comment, guys. We would love to hear from you. How are you tackling this market? What AI agents and DeFi projects are you invested in? What are you most excited about? And what are you bearish about? Let us know in the comments below. Now, do not forget, guys, we are hosting the largest DeFi and AI agent event happening at Istanbul Blockchain Week 2025, happening on June 26th in the Hilton Bomonti in Istanbul, guys. It's going to be fantastic. We've already got some amazing speakers lined up. If you'd like to find out more information, you can just hit the link below to istanbulblockchainweek.com in the bio of this video. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again back here tomorrow.